today we have a bunch of Lego Star Wars Microfighters. So these three, the Droid Tank, X-Wing and Millennium Falcon are from Series 1. This Arc Starfighter is from Series 2. And this Ghost from Rebels, this is from Series 3. So let's have a look at these. I really like Microfighters and small Star Wars sets. Because as you might have seen in my first video about the Lego Star Wars Ground Battle, Microfighters and such small sets are extremely useful. Because if you have a battle with just large ones, it's just a bit hard because the whole point is you want mobility. And these small sets are actually very, very useful. So never underestimate how useful Microfighters are. They are extremely useful, both land ones, for instance this, and both air ones. I think all these are always very useful. So let's look at the first So we have a small droid tank with a slight rotating turret, with a place for a droid. Again, these Microfighters are very useful. If you want to battle, don't just go for the big sets. Go for the small ones, the medium ones, and the big ones. Especially the small ones, because you can actually make quite a decent battle with just a few Microfighters. And since they're quite not really expensive, but it's actually very easy to kind of get a small army of these. So then we have the Ghost. Again, there was supposed to be, I think, a stud shooter, I think it fell off. But otherwise, you can see, nice little thing, very nice attention to detail. All these Microfighters look like the real thing. And they have a very, very nice attention to detail. It actually looks quite genuine. They're very comfortable. And even here we have an ejecting pod. So this one's actually very nice. Also, just in the air, maybe helping the big, cruisers. Pew, 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 pew. Then we have the Arc Starfighter. I really like how they actually incorporated the main way it works by adding these flaps which open. So that this actually mimics the full set quite well. We have a place for a minifigure, as in this one. We also have some rockets here. So if I just turn this rocket the right way around, I tend to lose these rockets. So actually these rockets are very important, don't lose them. And then we just fire that way. So again, very, very nice. We then have the X-Wing with 4 rockets and opening wings. A bit of droid, no R2-D2. I mean, this is an R2, but anyways. So again, a very nice Starfighter. A bit bulky with these big engines, so that's kind of a little big, plump little flyer. But yeah, it's again very nice. We have 4 rockets, so you can just easily fire these. I mean, they don't really fire that strong, but if I'm honest, yeah, you could get a bit of range, but not much if I'm honest. So again, a very nice little plane. And then we have this Millennium Falcon with 2 rockets here, so... Oh yeah, that was quite nice, that was pretty good. Let's try the other one. So again, we see just nice rocket. Okay, anyways. And then we have the place for the minifigure, just put Han Solo in there with Chewie, and they all fly about in the Millennium Falcon. I mean, just look at this attention to detail. This is a tiny set, but there are a bunch of things in this already. So, these were the 5 Microfighters I have today. I mean, if I'm honest, I like them all, but out of these ones I reviewed, I'd say I like probably the X-Wing the most, but probably the most practical one is this, because I actually use this probably in every battle. I mean, you always need a kind of small Microfighter tank. These are actually very useful, because you really, Microfighter is all you need if I'm honest, in a sense. You could have a battle with just Microfighters, but of course, it's much more interesting variety. So, if you could have a couple of these Microfighters with some larger sets, it makes a brilliant battle. So, again, I've made a review of these small Microfighters. I really recommend them all if I'm honest. They're actually very, very nice. I really enjoyed them all. Very, very cool. So, yeah, just look at the series 1, 2, 3, 4. So, they actually made a lot of these. So, there's a very large variety to choose from. And they actually are pretty accurate. So, again, thank you for watching. Keep building and stay creative.